Has Leah mentioned how you guys are helping her out tonight? Do you know what you're doing for her tonight?
I mean, sort of, essentially.
Essentially. Well, they're working on getting their rainbow for free through our Go For It program, which you will have this opportunity to do the same. But just for letting me into your house tonight, I'm going to give you a free 2-day vacation. I'm sure they mentioned it. To any one of these places on here. We pay for your accommodations. You just pay for your stuff to get there. Make sure you activate it within 30 days, and you have up to a year to book it. Also, I'm gonna hand you this. It's got spaces for 12 people, just in case when we're going through this, you can think of anybody who you think might benefit from a rainbow or a Rainmate or just want some free stuff. So, go on to that for me. Okay, have you guys ever heard of a Rainmate?
No, not at all.
Leah hasn't mentioned anything about it.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. This is our Rainmate. It is a single room humidifier and deodorizer. Do you guys use a humidifier now?
Just during the winter.
Just during the winter. It's the perfect time to use. It's the only time I use mine. This, what about smell goods? What do you guys use around the house for things that smell?
I use the plug-ins.
The wallflowers?
Yeah, those smell really nice.
How many of those do you have?
I have 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, 3 of those are going to pull the same amount of power that a refrigerator pulls. So, even when they're empty, they're still pulling that power, and you're going to notice it on your power bill. This, on the other hand, pulls the same wattage as a 60-watt light bulb. So you're gonna notice an instant change in your power bill. I guarantee it. And also, you can run it with the light on or the light off. Do you smell the smell that's in there now?
Yeah, it smells really sweet.
That's our orange scent, not the Skittles scent. That's our orange scent. I know. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher. I teach reading.
Can only imagine. So you probably have no stressful days, right?
Lots of stress. Talk about quitting all the time.
That's funny. Well, actually, orange is a natural muscle relaxer. So any day, you come in from work and you're feeling stressed out, maybe you crack a beer and you throw some orange scent inside you. Oh yeah, throw some orange scent inside your Rainmate here. Adding Skittle scent while they're smelling it. Also, our bowl it's a sweatless bowl, so you're never gonna pick it up and see water under it, and it's also antimicrobial. You'll never find anything like mold or, water lines and things like that. But this is our Skittle scent. It's our berry scent, but it smells like all the kids think it smells like Skittles. Do you guys have kids?
No, just a dog.
I'm sure he'd love it. I'm sure he loves the Skittle scent.
Yeah, look at him.
It's not even on. So, great. Then I add. Oh yeah, the lemon scent. Okay, add lemon scent. Do you guys smell that one?
Yeah, I really like that one.
What does that remind you of anything?
Pledge.
Pledge, yes, it does smell like that's our cheater scent or our lemon scent. Maybe you got we call it our cheater scent because it smells like you've cleaned your house. Yeah, I think so. It smells like you've cleaned your house even though you haven't. Maybe you've got a big group of friends coming over and you don't really feel like cleaning. Maybe you woke up late and you don't have any time to clean. Throw a couple drops of that in there and it's going to smell like you cleaned your house. That's our lemon scent. You guys ever use Vicks Vapor Rub?
Yeah, when I was little.
When you were little, your mom rubbed it all over your face and stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of
nasty. My mom
nasty.
actually never did that to me. She really did. I never had to put it on me.
I don't think I ever rubbed it on me. I think I just held it underneath it and sniffed the jar, huffed the jar.
You huffed the jar. Wow, holy crap. Okay. Well, this is our eucalyptus scent. Oh, well, excuse me. This is our... Yeah, this is our eucalyptus scent. It smells like Vicks because eucalyptus oil is the main ingredient in Vicks Vapor Rub. It's going to naturally open up your passageways. My parents use it at night before they go to sleep. Helps my dad from snoring. and also I just think it's a really relaxing scent. So that's our Rainmate. What scent do you guys like the most?
The eucalyptus for sure.
Of course, of course. All right, we'll take this into the bedroom, plug it up, and close the door, and we're gonna check on it a little later.
Okay.
All right, this is our water basin.
I'm sorry, Dapper is making me laugh.
He's an idiot. This is water I got out of your tap. Clear stuff. You could probably drink it right out of this bowl if you wanted to. But I have a feeling by the time the end of this demo, it's not going to look the same. That's just what I've seen. Alright. What do you guys know about Rainbow?
That it vacuums.
It's a vacuum.
Mhm.
You're right, it does vacuum, but it also does a lot more than that. First and foremost, it's an air purifier. Sitting on this setting right here, it's going to purify up to 2,000 square feet of your home. Upstairs, downstairs, anywhere there's a free-flowing passage of air. So, what do you guys think this stuff is?
Oh my god.
This stuff floating around here?
Dapper hair and dust.
Dapper hair, dust, dander, pet dander, mold spores, dead skin cells.
Ugh.
All those things are constantly floating around in the air. You guys ever thought about having an air purification system?
No.
No?
No, I mean, I just think about like changing the filters on my thing, but
Yeah, that helps. That definitely helps. But it never gets all of it. Obviously, right? How long ago have you changed your filters? How long has it been?
like 2 months maybe.
2 months?
Stop scratching. You're the reason why all this shit is flying around.
Okay, well, Rainbow's job is going to be to suck all that stuff into here. You're going to run it just like this on the idle setting for 24/7, 365. You never have to turn it off or anything like that. And it's going to trap all those things that basically are going to stick in your lungs and cause things like that. What about allergies? Do you guys have any allergies
Go outside.
that run around in the family?
No.
Throughout the year?
Dapper, go outside.
No? You guys got lucky enough not to get any allergies.
Right. Dapper, go.
Wow.
Go outside. Go.
Keep going. You're fine.
Because it's distracting as hell.
I'm so sorry. I don't know
Okay,
what's
well,
going
good
on.
thing you know. Rainbow is certified by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation to remove 99.97% of allergens, pollen, things like that out of the air, so you can avoid things like asthma, allergies, runny noses, fevers, things like that. So, okay, so the next thing is Rainbow is also a duster. It's going to be dusting the air.
Shut the front door.
Oh yeah. So all this stuff here, like we said, is also dust. Wow, a big piece.
Dapper's
And
hair.
who does the cleaning? Who does the dusting in the home?
I do.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I was told recently that it was my job.
It might be your job. So what do you use to dust with now?
Pledge and a rag.
Pledge and a rag.
Yeah.
Okay. You ever notice that stuff, like as soon as you wipe it, you come back like a minute later? and
Yeah,
there's
it's
more on
so annoying.
there? It is annoying.
Like it's literally a waste of my time.
Well, that is because when you wiped it the first time, you stirred most of it just into the air. So all that stuff is now in the air like this. Like this here.
It's really grossing me out.
Right, and when you come back around, it's already settled back on the table, and that's why you're all mad, because what the Rainbow is going to do is pull that stuff that's in the air like that after you've stirred it up off the thing, and it's going to pull it right into the thing here. You see that? See how
Mhm.
it's pulling it in there? Like I said, running it 365, 24/7, it's going to be pulling the dust straight out of the air like that. And you're going to notice too that you're not going to be dusting as near as often as you probably do now. What? You're stupid. Also, if you would like to get a head start on your dusting, maybe take it into your bedroom, close the door, turn it on high. It's now pulling dust out of the air and falling at 150 miles an hour, straight into the rainbow, and hit the water, and it's killing it. Straight out of the air. You can run it on that setting for 8 hours, designed to run for 8 hours like that. And go to the grocery store maybe, come back. As soon as you walk into the room, you're going to be able to tell the difference. 100%. So, it's a purifier, a duster. Third thing is a humidifier. It's going to humidify up to 2,000 square feet of space. And also, as it's pulling the air in, it's reading the air quality and,
Not the quality.
It's reading.
The humidity.
That's part of the quality.
Okay, fair enough.
It's reading the humidity in the air and it's making adjustments as it's needed. You guys use a humidifier now? You said just in the wintertime, right?
Right.
Okay. You ever come in from outside, especially in the summertime, and your house feels kind of stuffy?
Yeah.
Usually that's caused from the humidity level in there. Well, the Rainbow is going to regulate that for you, so you never have to go over your thermostat, bump it down, which is going to bump your prices, your bills way up.
Mm-hmm.
Running like this, the Rainbow only costs 25 cents a day.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, you're never going to be bumping down to raise your prices. It's all right here. It's gonna manage it for you. So it's a purifier, a duster, and a humidifier. Fourth thing is a sanitizer. You guys ever get sick
Well,
in your family?
I mean, not often, but yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I forgot to add this stuff.
You can do it now.
Okay, well this is a good triethylene glycol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add a cap full of this in here. Can you smell that?
I can.
Does it remind you of anywhere?
Maybe a doctor's office.
You're exactly right. The FDA or the CIA or whoever requires doctor's offices and dentist offices to run that stuff through the ventilation systems because it's a non-contact germ killer. Okay. So you got kids coming in from school who are sick, got runny noses and stuff. Add a cap full of that, turn it on high, run it for a few minutes, and you're going to basically stop it at the front door, if you will. You're not going to be passing the stuff around. And actually, we have friends who have 4 boys, and every year somebody gets the flu, and they end up passing it around like a football.
Whoops. Sorry, false alarm.
So, did that really throw me for a curve?
Like a football.
Like a football. And I forgot where I was.
Sanitizer.
I know I'm on the sanitizer. Basically, you're gonna stop the flu at the back front door. So, it's a purifier, a duster, a humidifier, sanitizer. Fifth thing is a deodorizer. You guys cook fish a lot or anything that smells?
I mean, I don't eat fish, but...
Dude, I really want to talk about poop at this, you know what I mean?
Are
Instead
you
of lighting a
serious?
candle.
Okay, continue with your airwash, please.
Okay, so you guys make fish a lot or anything that just smells. You just hate the smell that lingers around, right?
Like onions.
Like onions, yes. This is gonna take care of that for you.
Mm.
So, anytime you have any kind of weird smell around the house, no matter what it is, take your favorite scents, squirt them right in the front. Run it on high for a few minutes. And it's gonna pull the smell out of the air and purify, make it smell better with your scents. But also at the same time, while you're running your green stuff, it's gonna be killing germs. Meaning you can, just because you add scent over the top of the green stuff, maybe you don't like the way it smells, You don't like the way a hospital smells. You can be sanitizing while deodorizing. So you're never going to get those two overlap in the other one. Just the smell is going to change. Lastly, it is a whole home vaporizer. Like I said, so maybe 30 minutes before you go to sleep at night. It's the same with your Rainmate, but on a much bigger level. You squirt your eucalyptus in there. Jesus, couldn't think of the word. Squirt a couple drops of eucalyptus in there. Run on high before you go to bed, and it's actually proven to. Do you want to use snore?
I don't think so.
No.
Mm-mm.
Well, I guess you wouldn't know. Somebody's got to snore though.
I mean, he doesn't snore, but I don't think I do.
Well, good. You guys got lucky then.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't think we do snore. I think you snore.
I do
You
not.
breathe heavily. You suck at it pretty hard. Okay, so runs the eucalyptus in there, and it's gonna run the eucalyptus through the air. Rainbow's gonna put it in the air. It's gonna vaporize it, and it's gonna potentially reduce snoring by 80%, and also you're gonna get a lot better night's sleep because it's not gonna, your nostrils and things aren't gonna close up throughout the night because there's dust stuff in the air while you're sleeping, and it's in your mattresses and your pillows and stuff. So it's also a vaporizer. I think that's it.
So that's all the Rainbow does?
That's all the Rainbow does.
That's it.
No, that's not all. But I thought that was as far as we were going.
Just go ahead and introduce the next part.
Okay. Okay, so yes. Lastly, it's a vaporizer. So it is a purifier, a duster, a humidifier, a sanitizer, a deodorizer, and a vaporizer. Do you guys have any questions so far? I've blown your mind.
Yeah, my mind is pretty blown. That's a lot of information.
It is a lot. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, now it's on to the fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You have to clean with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.